Hey there, RGC. Welcome. Just want to show you guys the new hardcore Yukon conversion, so to speak. I'm calling it Backcountry. So basically, just to do a little quick overview of my idea here. You guys know me very well. I like to try to keep things realistic as possible. Obviously, it's a video game, so we keep it as real as we can, to the aspect that it is a game. But yeah, I took Yukon version 5. I broke it down, took all the trains, I took everything out, all the structures like the placeables, the wash plants, everything that was already in the map that was physical object has been removed. So it's pretty much just an open canvas. It's just a territory. It's a backcountry. And I'm going to show you guys where we spawn in. You're going to be spawning in on like a little sandbar area, like a little peninsula. So basically, you're getting dropped off, and you got nothing but territory to deal with. There is no sell points. There is literally not a single thing on the map. You can do a quick little view here at the PDA, and like I said, you just got the shop here, which is not even a physical shop. The basic Yukon layout. Obviously, a lot of terrain changes. The stream itself, the river has been changed quite a bit. There's no bridges. There's nothing structural. I redid all this stream here. Done a lot of work to the terrain to have it feel like a more remote area. Took away all the roads, so there's no roads, so all the roads had concaved areas. Try to smooth them all out so it doesn't look like any roads existed. Same thing with all the bridge areas. I smoothed all those areas out as well to make it look like it's natural and nothing was already there. So I'm just going to do a quick little flyover of everything. To give you guys just a view, there's all kinds of new foliage, undergrowth. The forest area is a little bit thicker. There are more trees in here, obviously, but there is also wide open areas. So most of this grass area that you see is wide open. The hilly areas do have trees on them, but they're kind of spread out. These dark areas here are very dense forest, good for forestry. I say dense, it's also obviously a 16 times map. I can't make it as dense as a normal size map. Just to give you the idea, there is 74 or 75,000 trees in this map. So on a normal size map, which is just this area here, I could fit 70,000 in that area versus 70,000 over a huge map. So that's why it's not quite as dense as I could get it. Performance wise, it's going to be better, but it also looks pretty realistic as I could get it. We're going to go through there and see that here in a bit. The farmlands, I have done it like a grid style. So we get 64 8x8. All of them are relatively the same price. I did lower the prices down, so it costs you 500,000, but you do get a big piece of land for 500,000. It's a remote backcountry area, so the pricing, I tried to make it a more reasonable way to get started. You may have to buy multiple areas to get what you want out of it, but I think 500,000 on probably 550, 520 probably on average. These outside ones here are a little bit bigger just to fit it. And then by 8x8, you can't really tell by looking at it, but they are going to be a little bit more expensive on the outskirts here. But yeah, just a grid style, 64 pieces of land. That's how we have it set up here in the Maine. If you're familiar with Maine, how the northern part of Maine, we have territories and there are just squares for townships up there. Alright, so here we go. We're going to do a little flyover. I'm just going to do a flyover of the main areas and just show you guys what's up. This is kind of new field ground texture, foliage textures for foliage for your meadows. We got 4 different types of grass types. 2 of them, all of it can be mowed, but 2 of them actually give you grass, so you can mow these large areas to get grass. Is a good way to start, I guess. Saying that we don't have any sell points at all in this map, so you can't sell anything unless you place a sell point. So keep that in mind when you're trying to start out. Obviously, this area, if you remember, has been extremely extended over here. This used to be a bridge and a small inlet. I obviously made it a lot bigger to give it a more natural look to a waterway coming in from a like what do you call those? Like an inlet or whatever from the ocean. The Gulf, maybe, I'm not sure. So we're gonna come down in here to the forest. You're gonna take a look here. The undergrowth I made it a lot lower, so it'll be easier while doing your forestry. You can see the bottoms of these trees. It's just easier to do your forestry without having so many high bushes and whatnot through the forest. It does look pretty decent. You can see how the separation of the trees is denser than what the other Yukon was, but there's still plenty of room for performance reasons to get your 60 frames on a 16 times map. So yeah, that's what your forest is going to look like. Plenty of trees. Again, we don't want to make it too dense. I mean, I can experiment a little bit, maybe add a little bit more, but 70,000 trees, I think you got plenty. I did take out all the particles, so basically a big reason for it is for terraforming. Everything in this map can be terraformed, all the way down to the water plane. So the water plane is basically your low point. It is set at like 7 above the bottom, so you're very close to the bottom anyway. So you terraform down to the water level, and that's as far as you can go. But all your mountain tops don't have any water planes on them anymore. I have a water texture that I painted to make it look like it's flowing water down over it. You can still hear the waterfalls out of there. I put in these rocks to give it that looks like a little brook that's running through still. But there's no water plane, so you can dig anywhere you want up here. If you want to do gold mining and take out this whole entire mountainside, you can. These rocks are a type of foliage, texture, like a foliage, so you can dig into that and it'll disappear. No problems there. And this really used to be the wash plant. Used to be another Yukon. Is now looks like it's a desert mountaintop. Good place to clear out. The roads that used to go through here have been smooth, so you really can't tell there used to be roads, but you can make your own roads and different textures for the mountainside. Added some trees, thinking it up. It definitely gives you a better feel for a natural mountainside. Definitely plenty of logging. You could use yarders up there, pull trees up to you, pull trees down. You know, whatever you would like to do. Extended all this forestry all the way around that mountainside. Really cool place to start if you like. This stream right here has been redone, been added in. We got plenty of plain areas if you want to do your farming or whatnot. Plenty of open farmland for sure. Once again, all this has no water planes. It's all just been painted in water. Feel free to terraform the crap out of it. If it's your goal to clear this whole entire mountain down to ground level, have fun, go right to it, because you can do that if you like. Again, more dense forests up here than before. Plenty non-stop, nice level ground forestry. Good for your wheel buncher. Yeah, we do have the larger trees, which the DLC wheel bunchers won't work with, but it gives you a hands-on way to cut down trees with a chainsaw and whatnot. And also you can use other type of forestry equipment to get them down, but hopefully we can get the DLC stuff and make our wheel buncher do what we want to do and do those larger trees. But just gonna fly around, not gonna really talk too much. Just show you guys a natural look. Everything is wide open. It's free for you to do what you want to do with it. Oh, you gotta remember this spot here. I got some grass to take care of here. I missed. Simple, simple. Huge areas for farming. Plenty of forestry to get yourself started. Again, there's gonna be no sell points. There's nothing on here. It's a hardcore. You're gonna have to place your sell points. RGC tab will have some sell points that accept everything on the map. So yeah, you'd be good with that. Remember, this used to be the large mine that was up here. It's now a higher mountainside, so it's actually a decent place for starting a mine. You can start digging into the side here and leveling it off or whatever you want to do. Same thing with this over here. That used to be a huge open pit mine. It's now a mountain. So you're gonna have to create all of your mines yourself. This whole stream has been redone. It's been widened a little bit. I pushed it closer to this valley, to the wall of the mountain range. I took out the stream that was running the whole length. I just made it so it looks like it washes down and then goes to the river that way. Made this pond a lot larger. Yeah, just more scenic areas for you to place your farms or start your gold mining operation or whatever you want to do. It gives you a wider valley, so you could do smaller scale farming in these valleys. And you can open up a mine too, right? You just start digging into these mountainsides. Do what you want, coal or whatever. So this also runs down, very similar. A little bit bigger pond, and this runs through there. It gives you more room by putting it closer to the valley there, closer to the mountainside there too. So definitely a good sized farming area if you want to utilize this area as farmland next to the waterway. Make a smaller scale farm versus these huge wide open fields. There's no way to get up on this mountain, so you have to create your own roads to get up there. But very scenic up here. A nice flat area for a huge farm or whatever you want up here. I think a lot of people are going to choose this area. Nice view out back. Do some gold mining or whatever, anything you want up this way. Again, there's no water planes or nothing, so you can dig anywhere you like. And continue down through the valley to show you how much wider it is without the stream being right in the middle. If you remember, the other one had a double, pretty wide stream, kind of taking away the ability to put farms on the outside of it. So I feel like you have a huge, wide open, flat area for your farming now if you want to place farms, or a big long field that you can separate into different types of fields, whatever you like through here. Or my idea is going to be washlands. We're going to set up claims running the whole way through here and dig out the water like we did on Rorus. Dig down to the water plane and just dig this whole entire stream out all the way down through and mine it for gold. That's kind of the idea that we'll probably use this valley for. That's how they do it in the Yukon. Is usually a stream that runs through, and then they do mining through claims on the outskirts of these streams. So same idea. I got rid of the stream that ran this way. The water runs down and it kind of goes downhill. I try to give it more realistic feel of how the flow what the waterways are. It's running this whole way down, how the river runs through, running down like that as well. So everything runs towards, you know, in that direction, versus, you know, having one that goes kind of horseshoes through. This used to be all the mining areas for gold. The claims already had built into the map. It's all been planned out, so you can use this for farmland if you want, or you can use it to do the same thing. You can strip all this land off and go to town with it. I think I might need to flatten this area a little bit here. So yeah, this is Backcountry. It's just my hardcore version, basically, of the Yukon. It has the blueprint of the Yukon. You can still see remnants of it. A lot of changes. I did this for myself. This is my kind of play style. The Yukon version 5 is meant for the community as a whole. That gives you more options. You know what I mean? It has 5 different trains on there. It has an easier way to travel for boats and things like that. We're probably not going to use any boats on here. This is all mostly scenic type of stuff. I was going to open up the waterways more for better travel for the boats. I did take out this island here. If you guys remember the nice big island, a lot of people like that. I decided to take it out and give you more territory to work with, to do what you want with it. I still have that feel of this stream running through, a little bit wider, different feel to it. But yeah, guys, I really hope you guys enjoy. Let me know what you think of this idea. I've been doing this since 17. When I first started with maps, I've always took a map that I really liked and kind of took everything out of it to give myself a hardcore feel. So I feel like this has been the RGC way for the last 5 to 6 years that we've existed. So keep that in mind. I'm trying to get back to the roots of how RGC got its name and got started, with this open feel to it. Again, no sell points on here, so you're going to have to sell, add a sell point, go to RGC tab, sell. We have this, you can sell all of your mining materials. This can sell basically everything that's in the map. And we have a bank that does the money, gold, and whatnot. Biomass heating plant does all the bales and all that good stuff. And a wood sell point. So, yeah, you had the budget in order to afford all that good stuff. Again, appreciate it, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.